Hey, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the stories from when I used to work at a daycare. And I know a lot of you are probably like, but Zach, who let you work at a daycare? And to that I say, yeah, fair point. I've been meaning to tell these stories for so long, but I've worked at this daycare for the past 8 months, and I knew that if I made a video and they found out, they wouldn't be too happy about it. And plus, I just recently moved across the fucking province, so what are they really gonna do? I have so many stories from when I worked at this place, I don't even know where to start. We had this one girl in our class. We'll call her Bethany. I'm pretty sure Bethany was possessed by the demon from Insidious. She was completely fucking unhinged. I've seen her straight up falcon punch some other 3-year-old girl in the nose over a princess doll. When I first started there, I thought, okay, maybe she's just a little bit violent. You know, some kids are like that. But she started saying shit that made me feel like I had to go to confession afterwards. I fully felt like I was in the movie Slender Man. I felt like at any moment this little girl would just reach out of her backpack and pull out a death note. I remember one time all the kids were sitting on the mat and I see her just standing in the corner. So immediately my main concern is, oh, she's shitting in the corner. Because that happens a lot more than you'd expect it to happen. So I walk over there and I'm like, hey, what was the fucking name I gave her? Bethany? Yo, Bethany, you good? And she turns around and looks me dead in the eye and points in the direction she was looking and says, there's a monster. So immediately I take a large step back behind her. What do you want me to do? I can't fight a fucking monster. And it's invisible? No, I stand no chance. He wants her, not me. Fuck am I gonna do? And they have these little, they're called trike bikes, I think. I'll put a fucking picture up. One of the kids is just smiling his ass off, just riding the bike around, having a good old time. And Bethany just walks up behind him and flips the fucking bike. And I'm like, hey, yo, Bethany, you can't be doing that. If you want the bike, you gotta wait your turn. And she says, I don't want the bike. So why did you end this kid's whole career? She looks me dead in my eyes and says, the monster made me do it. I said, nope. And I left. I was like, damn, this kid is fucking crazy. This must be Kanye's daughter or something, dog. I remember the first day I started working there, I witnessed one girl slap another girl just straight across the face. And when I asked her why she did it, she said she deserved it. I was like, yo, this is one gangster ass fucking kid. That kid's gonna grow up to be the next Wanda fucking Rousey or something, I swear. Part of my job is also preparing lunch for the kids and doing the dishes and all that stuff. One day we had meatball sandwiches, so everybody was having their meatball sub, and I was just doing dishes quietly, minding my own business. And this kid comes up behind me and picks up his meatball sandwich and just throws it at me. Luckily, me with my Spider-Man reflexes, I moved to the side and I dodged it, but it hit the little girl standing behind me right in the face. Good thing for me, she got excited. She was like, yay, sandwich. I was like, you know what? Whatever fucking works. I was really not in the mood to explain to her mom how I let another kid hit her in the face with a meatball sandwich. She was definitely gonna blame me, and it wasn't even my fault. You saw me duck left. That obviously means duck left. Your kid doesn't have fast enough reflexes. That sounds like a skill issue. I wouldn't let my kid get hit in the face with a meatball sub. That's your kid. You gotta work on that shit. Working in a daycare was kind of a weird experience. Pretty fucking quickly, my arch nemesis became this 3-year-old boy named Kyle. Kyle was an asshole. He also had mild autism. Now listen. I know what you're gonna say, alright? You can't hate on the kid. He has autism. It was high functioning, okay? It was high functioning. I didn't even know until after I left. I remember one time I was standing up in the class, just minding my own business, watching over everybody, and he runs up to me and just punches me in the dick. No warning whatsoever, just boom, right in the dick. I was in rough shape after that one. Crying in the bathroom and come on, bro. I don't want to be here no more. We had 18 kids in the class. I almost made it 17. I'm just going to say that. For a very long time, I was also the only man that worked at the center. And because of that, they made me do a lot of running around. Any sort of job that required heavy lifting, they'd always call me to do. Which, at first I didn't mind. Hey, we need you to bring this case of books up 3 flights of stairs. But then it started getting a little bit fucking ridiculous. I get a call and they're like, hey, we just got a delivery of 100 pounds of mulch. And we need a big, strong man to come and shovel it into all the plants. I was like, what kind of reverse sexism is this? It was the craziest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. And I felt bad, so I'm like, you know what, sure, I'll go help. thinking that there'd be other people helping me. I walk up to the front desk and I'm talking to the lady who works there. I'm like, hey, so are you gonna be helping me or what's the story? And she looks at me and she says, no, I just got my nails done, so it's all you. I said, huh? The shovel they made me use was like half fucking broken too. It was just a disaster. I went home and I passed the fuck out. And then they called me asking if I could come in the next day at 6 a.m. Anyways, I think this is where I'm gonna wrap up this video.